Okay, back at the grand illusion that is Duce Robot. So there we go. We're starting to get things. Well, this camera is not gonna work this morning. Those are just miscellaneous items I had laying on the table that I picked up, but those mega chips may get incorporated. There's this inner core of the saucer. This is intended to be the screen for saucer cam. That's so we can have this thing right in the ring of fire camera right in there in the experimental field, so we can see what's going on while it happens. I'd have moved that by myself. It's not that bad though. That's a nice TV. It'll be good for saucer cam. I don't watch TV anymore anyways. The leading edge, there it is. So it's going to be a little bit of a complicated design, but then again, what do I ever do that isn't? So you're going to come up to this, it's really going to go all the way up to the sphere. So you're going to countersink all the way around this thing with 16 of these. And then in the center of this, on that center line, what you get is another slot that's cut in the power station that sits suspended in the middle in the whole thing, with the two discs of fury spinning in there also. So you have to have the cutouts for that. So the leading edge locks this whole craft together with the solar tubes, like I said, coming in from the edge to feed this solar core, which they're going to do. They will do it. I'm going to make them. I'll force them. We're going to make this thing have something working, which is right now, this works. This does work. This thing's like really sensitive to any light. I mean, just sitting there, it's putting some little voltage off. But this thing's gonna have some functioning thing right off the rip, and that's gonna be it. You know, it'll have power. I don't know how great of a source it'll be, so the next thing from this will be to refine it and try to get it to charge a little battery of some kind, like maybe 3.3 volts that can power something. And to, you know, anybody's got any ideas, I'm wide open. But so that's that. There's the power core with the top part of the experimental field. So you're going to have a spinning disc of fury, one top, one bottom, spinning in opposite directions. But they don't have to spin. Other experiments can be run in there, because I mean, if you ever see the guy, Lath, I can't remember his name. I can never remember any of these names, but it's bad. It's an older program on YouTube, and the guy does all these things with magnetics, and he's got this one experiment where he's putting the piece of metal on top of a transformer or something and turning it on, and the piece of metal is just flying away. Well, connect all of that and fasten it into something, and then try that experiment, like in here. I wonder if that could be done. See if it takes off. Even if it just flopped upside down on the floor, you'd have to figure that'd be a start, because it moved on its own. So then you'd have to try to harness that somehow. But that's another thing. That's way down the line. Right now, we're just concentrating on getting all of the pieces cut, which are these, for the leading edge that go all the way around the craft and actually hold the whole thing together. And then move on from there. Oh, and saucer cam. Having trouble getting the Pi Zero to to go onto that. And I'm wondering if it's because I have that USB splitter hooked up to it. My laptop goes right to it, and it's awesome. But the Pi Zero I can't get to show up, so I'm going to have to try to figure something out of why that's not working, because I want to put saucer cam in there so we can see what's going on with some of these little experiments. But this video is getting long, so till next time, everybody. Duce Robot from the Grand Illusion here. Enjoy.